Hello everybody, Redzone here, welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So today we're going to be showing you guys sort of like the behind the scenes sort of things. We're going to be showing you guys the stats and what these guys are capable of doing. A lot of people have been very surprised that Cell has been doing a lot of damage to you on those fights. It's because, well, Cell is pretty goddamn tough. So we can be able to see what this man is capable of doing. Of course, the androids don't have a lot. There's not a lot showing up here. We can be able to take this down pretty easily and pretty simple. So let's go ahead and go one by one with these stats, and we will jump into Cell and maybe some strategies that you can be able to use into how to beat these stages. So we got first the 18th stage. That's the first one. So again, you get 3 stages in the first fight and then only 1 stage in the second fight. Of course, we're just only going to be discussing these 2 fights as we go further along in the event. For the worldwide download celebration, this event will be updated, so sooner or later we will have more bosses coming in, and they might hit even harder than this Cell. So let's go ahead and check things out. So the first fight is with the androids. So you got Android 18, Android 17, and then the androids. So let's go ahead and check these out. So of course, HP is 20 million. No, that's very nice. 50%, 50,000 defense. And interestingly enough, she has 60% damage reduction. So it looks like it makes it a little bit tankier on her side, but it's not much so that it doesn't give you any issues. You can be able to take this down pretty easily with like a AGL team or something like that. Not a full AGL team, with like a couple of units with AGL. Once I guess Gohan, you can be able to take Super Saiyan 2 Gohan in here on a team and be able to take this down. Of course, you can be able to lower her defense, but I don't know. I guess that'll penetrate more damage to her. That'll do more damage to our girl 18 and be able to take this down. Her super attack is the energy wave, which does 950,000 damage. Which, if you do get super by her, and let's say you get super on slot 1, which I have multiple times, your defense is, you know, not that high, and you're wishing to get a super attack in, but then you get supered and then you get hit for like 200k or 300k even, because you know, they can start hitting pretty hard. But when they super you on slot 1, there's no chance of evading it unless you got dodge, stuff like that, and you're lucky. But yeah, once you take down 18, again, I'm going to skip by this quickly because it's not going to be too tough. 18 is not that difficult. 17, 25 million HP, 50,000 defense as well. So it's the same kind of thing. His damage reduction, though, 58% in comparison to 60% from Android 18. This guy can also be taken out pretty easily, but his super attack damage goes up a little bit. 1,050,000 damage right there, and it also has a 50% chance for that super attack to happen to you, so something to keep an eye out. Be careful, those super attacks hit pretty damn hard. So then we go over to the androids here. Now it could be surprising, of course. 60% damage reduction, 70,000 defense, and 35 million HP. There's a 460,000 attack. That attack power, of course, that is with the normals. So if you're seeing that the normals are hitting you like remotely hard, then it's gonna be a little bit troublesome for you to keep up. And then of course their super attack is the non-stop violence, which deals 1.2 million or 1.3 million if you round that up. You can't lower the attack, defense, seal, nor stun this enemy. So again, type advantage will be progressively better. I don't want to state that it's like, oh my god, this is easy. A lot of people have been able to take downs pretty easily. I know that Ningen, shout out to my boy, the Masked Ningen, took this down with a Dragon Ball Heroes team pretty easily, no item run, and you can be able to do that with this team against the androids. So pretty simple fight, not too tedious, not too difficult. But then we're gonna get into the meat of what it is, the first part or the countdown parts of the Red Zone, which is Cell. Cell is the tough boy. Here's what makes Cell much more unstoppable. Well, not more unstoppable, but really, really hard hitting. So he has 75 million HP, he has 80,000 defense, and of course 62% damage reduction. That is why one of the main reasons Cell is being so tanky against some of the type advantage enemies is because of that damage reduction that he has. In addition to that, his super attack raises attack for 1 turn and causes immense damage to the enemy. That is a 30% raise on his super. So basically, once he hits you with a super attack, his damage will increase on his normals. I don't know if I am wrong on that, but I did test that out on the stage that I took. And so if you guys go over to the cards, which should be showing up, I guess, right now. If you guys go over to the cards, you guys will see that we've already done these fights. And yeah, dude, it's we had a little bit of a struggle with Cell. So that is the probable thing. So his super attack hits like a freight train, 1.3 million. So I will also look for this. Give me 1 second, guys. So we go over here. We're gonna make a comparison because a lot of people have been stating, "Oh my God, he is not. You guys have to be smoking something. That Cell doesn't hit as hard as Cell Max or Omega Shenron or Metal Cooler Core." It was one of the replies that I got from the tweet. Look at this. Cell is in range with Cell Max and Omega Shenron. Look at the attacks that Omega Shenron is 1.4 million. Meanwhile, Cell is closing in with 1.38 million. And then of course, if you want to rank these, then Cell Max will be the hardest hitting one. Considering the fact that he doesn't lower your attack and defense, he still hits pretty insanely hard, causing mega colossal damage to the enemy. This guy causes immense, and this guy also causes mega colossal damage with the attack raise. But this attack raise, these count as a very hard hitting, questionable attack. So if you do get super attacked by both of these guys, you're going to get hit pretty damn hard afterwards, because not only he hits you for that super attack, that attack that he's gonna do has that 30% raise for 1 turn, so he's gonna continuously do more damage to you, especially with this guy, Omega Shenron, lowering that defense for 1 turn, and he does 1.4 million damage right there. And a lot of people want to say, "Oh, no, this is not how we do things here. He doesn't hit that hard." But yes, dude, Cell hits that pretty damn hard. So if you guys see right here, he raises his attack for 30% for 1 turn, and then 1.3 million is his damage calculation right here. Once he hits you with that super attack. Of course, he has a 20% chance for that to be happening. So if in that attack you see 5 attacks in there, one of those is bound to be a super attack. So be very careful. And what also makes this like this, since he is being super tanky, it's like you're lowering his HP a little bit, little by little. He can be able to recover HP, not 100% of. Well, he can recover 100% of the time, but not full HP. He can be able to recover at least 1.5 health bar, which I do. But I want to say it's like 1 health bar. It doesn't recover too much, so it's something to keep an eye out for. This makes it for now on global. If we go back over to this main screen. Give me 1 second right here. Bam. No, it's not showing. Great. Absolutely wonderful. There we go. Right here. Sorry. Omega Shenron is only on JP for now. So until we get the Tanabata celebration over here on global, we don't have Omega Shenron. So we will not have a difficult enemy. The closest that we can see is, of course, the Cell Max boss fight and then Metal Cooler Core. But for now, I mean, you can be able to, like, they're not as tanky. Look at their HP. They're not as high as it is. Of course, you can be able to take down this man's HP pretty easily, these two. But whenever you see this, like this guy, damage reduction, he's healing. Like, he has a lot in his kit that a lot of people overlook. And people are just stating, dude, yeah. So right now on global, we would say, I guess you will mark this down on global as the toughest fight right now on global. Sin Shenron can be pretty tedious, but Sin, you can easily take him down with the 8th anniversary LRs. I haven't taken the 8th anniversary LRs with Cell just yet, because of course I just did the one showcase and it took me like 3 tries. Or 4 tries to me to beat that. I did another try with the Super Dragon Ball Heroes team and immediately got Super on slot 1 and didn't give me a chance to, you know, test things out with the Heroes team. So I will attempt that later on. But if you see it right here, like Metal Cooler Core, he can be sort of tedious here and there, but he can be easily taken down. Cell Max is the same thing. Cell has been surprising a lot of people lately, so this is something to keep an eye out. I know that his difficulty range was surprising for everybody. I just saw everybody just taking in Vegeta and Trunks into the events, and Vegeta and Trunks got slapped by Cell. So something to be aware. However, you can be able to try to take this man down. Of course, he's just one phase, so taking an int focused team could be pretty good. I don't know, should I say, I don't think a mono team of Cell would be pretty consistent, but it could be doable. You guys can be able to bring like the Carnival LR Gohan, make a Bonamaster and Disciple team for like a 200% team. You can be able to bring the LR Piccolo from the World Tournament. He will work pretty well with Gohan. You got Vegeta and Trunks. You got a couple of units here and there from the int side of things that you can be able to use. So it's not bad at all. So yeah, Cell can be a tough competitor. So these are the stats. Again, you guys can be able to, I will leave the links for these in the description, so you guys can be able to check their stats for yourselves. So you guys can be able to look those up. But yeah, Cell, pretty hard hitting. So let me know what you guys think about the Redzone Dismal Future edition. I know that there's a lot of videos out. There's a lot of videos out there that can help you out in terms of how to beat these stages and all that shebang, all that good stuff. But hopefully, the only thing that, like, now what makes it tedious is the restriction. Oh, you can only beat this within 5 attempts. After the 5th attempt, considering the fact that this has been surprising for people and this has been very, very difficult, 5 attempts daily is not enough. So I wish they could have just said, hey, you know what, let's remove the attempts for now and let's do however we want to do things here, okay? So unfortunate that we do not have that. We could have just kept the unlimited attempts from the anniversary, but they fixed it and now it's like, oh, you got to do this in 5 attempts, the same as the Super Dragon Ball Hero stuff. So unfortunate. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the fights here. Also, let me know in the comments below which unit would you like to see me face off against Cell, because I know that maybe not a lot of people have maybe Vegeta and Trunks, or not a lot of people have most of the future units that I use for my video. I feel like people should, but if you're new and stuff like that, if you need like a team for you to be able to beat this with, let me know. We can be able to do some attempts against Cell and see how well it performs against him. So let me know your thoughts and opinions about the stats for these boys on the Ultimate Redzone. Let me just scroll back again so you guys can see it. These two are pretty tough. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the Redzone fights. Hope you guys have been having some good luck with them, and hopefully I'll get to see you guys all in the next video. Bye bye.